Hello, water signs. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is a general reading for water signs. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. Don't try and make it fit. Okay? My name's Serenity, and this is a general reading for water signs. What message does water signs need to know? It's an overview. Okay. Whoa. Say you're sorry. Are you carrying around regret? Is there a relationship that needs healing, but you just don't know what to say? Give your pride a rest and simply start with, I'm sorry. Take responsibility and acknowledge your role in the situation. Apologize for them and for you. Then let it go and be very proud of yourself. Making amends isn't easy, but it's a huge leap forward on your spiritual path. Bravo. Okay. I think you need to see yourself. I wasn't even making it up. Right? Alright. Okay. Somebody needs to say I'm sorry. Alright. I mean it. Oh gosh. Oh, I heard that too. I mean it. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is for water signs. Please like, share, subscribe for those who haven't subscribed. This is a general reading. Okay. It will not resonate with all you water signs, so don't try and make it fit. Alright. This is for water signs. Whoa. Sense of your reading here. Somebody's not sleeping at night. Speaks about grief, pain, depression, guilt, a deep regret over something you've done. Some of you are having a sleepless night, rehashing past actions. You've caused someone misery and great pain here, water signs, anguish and worry, and it seems like fear and self-doubt here going on with you. It's clouding your thinking, and it seems like only time's gonna heal this kind of pain that you're going through, right? Because it seems like you're going back over the event over and over in your mind, what's taken place, okay? For some of you, this isn't exactly a happy card to see, because it does show deeply rooted emotional pain that simply refuses to go away. Usually this is either guilt or regret. And like it says here, somebody needs to say the sorry. Okay? For some of you wish you could go back and change what happened, but you cannot. You can't ring a bell. Okay? And for some of you, the event is not as painful as the reminder that it's your fault and that you can do nothing about it. Okay? But only by accepting responsibility can you ever hope to defeat this anguish. Okay? Only by like I said, accepting responsibility. Hold your hands up. You was wrong. Say you're sorry. Okay? Because in the majority of cases, submitting to pain is worse than trying to fight it. Because if you don't deal with it, and you let pride or ego stand in your way, you're causing your own pain. It's like self-sabotaging. Okay? It could be causing a lot of anxiety, and that stems from fearing to actually even say you're sorry. Okay, because your pride or ego's in the way. But some of you need to look closely at what you're worried about. Okay, and try not to blame people or situations on how you're feeling, because you need to own your own shit, I'm hearing. Okay, don't do the blame game. Okay, and some of you need to pay attention to your breathing. Okay, because that will help you calm yourself down. Because right now, some of these water signs, if you're dealing with a Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, someone could be in a letting go of a third party situation here. Okay? Because some of you, you're preoccupied with internal battle here. You've got an inability to kind of make sense of your problems due to your lack of your insight. Some of you are getting pressure from society or others, and it seems to be overwhelming you. And some of you seem to not rely on your own logic for your own solution. Okay? You seem to be using some form of unorthodox. Some of you maybe your efforts or what you're trying to do on a project is wasted. You may also have to make some form of legal decision, okay? I'm just, I'm hearing. Some of you, though, it seems like you're protecting your feelings instead of telling the truth. It seems like one person in your relationship will be tempted to betray the other, okay? It seems there's flaws in the relationship, okay? And it seems to be overlooked because of the positive aspects of the relationship are worth kind of keeping. Somebody here who seems to be very contented and happy with the relationship, but they don't seem to see no need to change anything. So this remind me of somebody made this remark, and they said, you know, like birds fly out when it's getting cold to somewhere warmer, right? One of the birds must have flew late and it landed in a cow dung, okay, right? And while it was in the cow dung, it got warm and it felt healthier, right? So it started to sing, right? And then a cat came along and bit his head off. Now, the person mentioned about how, see, if the bird didn't actually start singing, then his head wouldn't have got bitten off and he would have been alright sitting in shit. I don't know about that. I don't feel comfortable sitting in shit myself and pretending that I'm not sitting in shit, okay? Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to let everybody know I'm sitting in shit, but I'm not going to actually sit in shit and say it's all okay when it's not okay, because somebody here is going through some deep mental stress here, okay? Your anxiety, anxious, it builds up depression, okay? For some of you, it could be things or people in your life are contributing to your anxiety. And if it is the latter, you need to take a good look at that and see whether or not something in the relationship can be changed to make it more workable for you, okay? But there's something about this time period that can cause people to feel like their life should be in some way more or bigger than it is. Just try and take comfort and joy in the ordinary things. That's where the beauty is, you know what I mean? Somebody needs to say sorry, don't I hear in that one? Because in the past somebody was very foolish, okay? It's been very childlike in some way here, okay? You still have much to learn here, because worry and fear blocks positive action here I'm hearing. Don't submit to others' rules and demands of conformity, because somebody may be trying to control you here, okay? Or manipulate you here. Some of you do not seem to recognize the danger you're in. You are close ruined with crazy decisions or reckless actions that you're taking. You made some foolish choices here in the past year, water signs, okay? Because it seems like your ideas are not sound and they can lead to some form of catastrophe. Because now you're up at night time, realizing this, okay? And ahead of you, you got the Seven of Pentacles, and that's reversed. So somebody's here is no longer waiting for something to grow. It seems like little financial gain after taking a huge risk here. Your loans could have been defaulted now. You could be having anxiety over a lot of mounting debts. Your financial security is threatened. Your credit may be overextended. There could be many possible financial choices with no clear answer here for some of you. Because it seems like investments are a disappointment too. It seems like action without planning seems to doom your finances here. Okay? and you're up at night now, night time now, can't sleep, okay? For some of you could have been dealing with a fire sign, or somebody who has the energy of a fire sign, who's very jealous, very controlling, very manipulative, okay, very demeaning, okay? This person's going to be unfaithful to you in this partnership that could end up putting you in a third party situation. Okay? Somebody who's jealous, very manipulative, very controlling, very argumentative. What you're focusing on is this betrayal. Someone feels stabbed in the back. Seems like trouble is underway. But some of you are thinking like a victim or a martyr. And that will keep your life in a downward spiral here, I'm hearing. Okay? It seems like projects are in jeopardy. Your home life may be disrupted. Okay? And any area of your life is open to conflict here. No matter how powerful and safe you are, trouble will find you here, water signs. Okay? Wow. What's the outcome for water signs? Going to be some form of injustice here. Patience is needed. Somebody needs to show mercy to others. Okay? Do not be harsh with them. Because it can also predict some form of violence, because there's been some injustice, some inequality. There could be some legal complications going on. Someone could have broken the law here. But there's definitely biased treatment through some form of bureaucracy, or there's rules and regulations. But someone here is telling you, do not take shortcuts. My mother always says shortcut is deadly ship. Okay? So you need to follow all the laws. Okay? There could be a possible lawsuit, or it could be a debt collector coming knocking regarding some finances. Somebody might get some news where you have to pay out some money. But someone here is not getting their wish here. Okay? Because it seems to be someone's fearing failure, and that seems to holding them back. Okay? You seem to be dwelling on problems. Okay? There seems to be a minor run of bad luck for some of you. Some of you are losing hope, and you're being very pessimistic. Okay? And your thoughts are pessimistic. Some of you are lacking motivation here. There's some form of insecurity and self-doubt. Some of you need to give away some of your money to keep money flowing in your life. Okay? But there's also a chance here of some mental illness in yourself, or someone close to you, I'm hearing. Okay? Because someone's being forced to handle several types of responsibility simultaneously, and it's not their strength. And for some of you, the work is monotonous, and each day seems to become more of a drudgery for some of you. But some of you need to rethink the basic ideas behind your work and project. They may be doomed because the basic underlying idea is not sound. Some of you need to correct this, and you might get things back in track, you know what I mean? But you got to do it for yourself. But some of you say some truth is going to be coming out because somebody was lying, or is lying. Some of you, though, your mind is racing with too many thoughts. There's a lot of distraction. Some of you are in an intellectual rut. Some of you are lacking insight. There's obstacles. Some of you just need to simplify your life here, because it seems like you're unable to find work that makes you happy, or you're frequent job changing, or you're taking shortcuts, or you're cheating someone, and that's going to have a negative effect on your reputation. Yeah, somebody's spying too. Okay? Wow. Wanting to take some action with somebody from the past, I'm hearing. But you remember, you got a jealous fire sign here. This indicates a woman over 30. She's cool, she's frosty, she's demeanor. Classically attractive but aloof. Plays games with men's feelings. This person will be unfaithful. She's naturally thin, attractive without effort, self-absorbed and selfish. Not interested in career advancement. Works because she has to. She's very controlling, manipulative and vindictive. Because right behind that is the Knight of Swords. Somebody's going to be rushing out of somebody's life here. Okay? It denotes a man under 40, impulsive, opinionated, poor judgment, overspends, frequently takes advantage of others, always ready to start an argument. This is the Queen of Wands here. okay? Very destructive, okay? Emotionally immature. To hurt other people's feelings. This person will create problems if you don't set boundaries with this person, because somebody now needs their space. They need to go within, because someone's going to get hurt in the third party situation here, okay? Because somebody's jealous and somebody's pissed. Whoa, somebody don't want to sit in shit. Okay. Alright. Somebody needs to say they're sorry, because there's been some injustice and somebody's been stupid or immature and they ended up feeling stabbed in the back, and somebody's no longer waiting. Got the Four of Swords now. It's the Four of Swords here in a different deck. It speaks about relaxation, meditation, rest, okay? Because some of you is not sleeping at night time. It's telling you to kick back and relax it. Whether you are emerging from a battle or you've been put into too many hours at work, you're overdoing it and you need to take a break, okay? Or take a breather, because a period of rest will allow you to kind of re-emerge with renewed strength and focus. Because some of you right now, you could be going through some grief or emotional pain or depression, but there's definitely some guilt and deep regret over something you've done here, water signs. Because some of you are going through some sleepless nights, you're rehashing past actions, you've caused someone misery and great pain here. But there's anguish and worry here. And there's also some form of fear or self-doubt that's clouding your thinking. But only time will heal the pain, because right now you need to rest and heal, okay? You might be contemplating all the things you've done. Yeah, somebody needs to move on. Got the Chariot here, okay? Because there is going to be some form of separation. Somebody wants time out by themselves. You may be overcoming some form of challenges or regaining control here, okay? But I see strength and willpower are vital to ensuring your victory here. Because through the path of the obstacles, the key message is that you need to maintain focus to emerge successfully in this next phase. Stay the course and follow your plan with confidence here. I'm hearing water sign. Move forward. You got the willpower and the confidence, okay? Page of Cups. Could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So this also represents yourself here. It shows there's going to be a happy surprise, okay? A dreamer, somebody's sensitive, someone's very intuitive. They're going to send an intuitive message, okay? Listen to your heart and go with all things sentimental and romantic here. Share all those tender moments with someone special. Feel free to express your feelings here, water sign. Dance like no one's watching and be a giant goof. Have fun and wild, Moonchild. So, it's telling you here that all the sleepless nights and worries, and you need to just say you're sorry, okay? For you to actually move on from time out, when you have this time out and you go within, you know what I mean? You need to still come out with an apology. Because in the past you was very immature and childlike, okay? But it seems like you still had a lot to learn here, water signs, okay? But it's telling you don't submit to others' rules and demands or conformity here in the past. Because in the past it seems like you don't recognize the danger you're in here, okay? You was close to ruin with your crazy decisions that you made in the past. Some of you did take some reckless action. You made some foolish choices, okay? And that was on the spur of a moment. You have the Knight of Pentacles, and that's reverse, okay? So in the past, because you was bored, okay, you were looking for something that was perfect. But somebody was lazy here or very obsessive, okay, in the past. So you need to try to focus on self-improvement here and avoid the mundane of everyday routine. Some of you need to be more spontaneous and adventurous rather than isolating yourself. Some of you need to be pushed out your comfort zone and go out with friends. Don't get caught up in perfectionism though, and avoid comparing your work to others, because some of you was very childish and immature in the past here. Okay? Somebody was very stubborn. Okay? Somebody was lazy. Somebody wasn't working. Oops, okay, then about this Knight of Pentacles, you got the Seven of Swords. Through boredom and being immature, somebody was up to trickery here and deception, and there could have been a betrayal. They were sneaking around here in the past, I'm seeing here. Okay? That's why they probably need to say they're sorry. Okay? Some was very giving in the past, was given to quite a few people. Okay? Talks about trickery, deception, betrayal, and sneaking around. You're sneaking around and you think you're getting away with it here, water signs. But one misstep and you're going to be caught. Is it really worth it? Because the Seven of Swords may also be indicating you need to prioritize, find shortcuts to get through responsibilities efficiently, to get more off your plate so you can focus on the bigger picture. Okay? But some of you, someone's going to get caught. And it was through their boredom. Okay? They decided to be immature and childish. Okay? I'm thinking at the young again, I'm hearing. Okay. Somebody thought they was young again. Okay. Whoops. Wheel of Fortune, that's reversed in the past. Somebody can't move on. Someone's gone through some bad luck. There's been some misfortune here. Very disappointing. It seems like luck certainly has not been on your side here, water signs, but now is the time to let go. Whatever is happening is completely outside of your control. And if you hang on too tightly, you'll just cause yourself frustration. Some of you just need to roll with the punches and accept the ride. Because this feeling of acceptance will push the wheel forward again. But at the moment, some of you feel stuck in the past. Because in lying, cheating, trying to get away with something, and that's probably why you need to say you're sorry. But somebody's not waiting here, okay? Because it's ahead of you, it seems like with the Seven of Pentacles reverse, after taking a huge risk, a loan could default, or you've got anxiety over mounting debts, financial security is threatened here, your credit may be overextended, many people or financial choices with no clear answer here. You got the Lovers. The Lover's not gonna wait. Okay? No finance, no romance. It seems like partnership, deep love, duality, union, or commitment here. Because the Lovers signifies a decision in a relationship. There could have been some temptation of the heart or a choice or a personal partners. A choice will need to be made, and you should not be taking it lightly here, water sign, because you need to decide upon what is truly important to you and hold true to your belief. Because if you don't, somebody's no longer going to be waiting to make a decision or a choice. Okay? Tell me about this Lovers here for water signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Queen of Cups. Okay. This could be you, or you're dealing with another water sign. But Queen of Cups is loving, the intuitive, the psychic, the calm, the spiritual, and the tender-hearted. Okay? Some of you are feeling sensitive and intuitive, and you've attuned yourself to the emotional needs of others. Because as of late, it seems like you're open spiritually and are moved by the tragic and beauty of life. Some of you are never reacting with impatience or anger, always having a kind word for all. Okay? This person seems to be, loving, intuitive, in using their discernment regarding the Ace of Cups, which is reverse. They're no longer waiting. There seems to be emotional loss here. seems somebody's feeling empty, they block their creativity. It seems water signs, you've been hurting due to some emotional instability here. I see pain or loss for a long while. You may also be experiencing some sort of creative blockage here. Who has control of your cup, or who has control of your heart? Okay? And who's allowed it to overturn here? Because you need to think about what you can do to get a firm grip here and get it right side up here, because it's like somebody's going through some form of heartache and pain here, because you focus on some form of ending or betrayal here, water signs. Okay? The bottom's out. Trouble is on the way. Somebody's thinking like a victim or martyr. And this will going to keep your life in a downward spiral. Plans and projects are in jeopardy here, water signs, because home life may be disrupted. And any area of your life is open to conflict here. No matter how powerful and safe you are, trouble will find you. Yep. There's the Tower. Something definitely is coming to the end. It speaks about ruin, disgrace, disaster, catastrophe, destruction. There's been a massive, groundbreaking change is happening here, water signs. Or it's about to happen very soon. Okay? Change this large can often strike fear, but real growth often happens outside of the comfort zone. So it's like this Tower definitely had to happen, water signs, for some unforeseen reason. After this betrayal, okay, let's say central, this is what the sleepless nights are all about here. And some of you is taking to your bed ill. It's making you ill. Okay? Someone's going to have to make a choice or the decision here. Okay? Some of you is unrequited love. Some of you have blocked your emotions. Some of you are in denial. Okay? And because of this betrayal though, some of you could have decided to go and do some sneaky thing in the past year, but now you can't move off from it. Okay? And it's caused a Tower moment here. Right? And you're focusing on that because now your 9's gone from a 10 to a Tower. Okay? So for some of you right now, it is about change. Okay? It's likely that some people or situations that you counted on as being there for you may no longer be there in quite the same way. It doesn't have to be dire, but change is the nature of life. Okay, water signs? And trying to prevent it is like trying to row upstream without a paddle. Right? So for some of you, if you have been building castles in the air, this may be a time that some of them come crashing down to earth. Okay? And remember, that's only a problem if you let it be. Because for some of you, you will be able to replace them with something more realistic and reachable dreams and goals. If some fantasies fall apart this month, okay, dreaming is important, but it's also important to be living in reality too, okay? You will get through this time just fine. Particularly if you remember that you have all the resources you need are already inside you, okay? So to deal with life and to do what you need to do, everything's within you here, water signs, you know what I mean? You've got to kind of go within for some of you, okay? Some of you will be here, okay? With the 4 of Swords, you're going to be taking some time out by yourself. And when you do come out, it's to move forward. And yeah, and it is to go and make this apology, okay? But for some of you, if it's regarding work, okay, there could be some form of argument with the Tower here after some form of betrayal, okay? Often we feel stabbed in the back, okay? Just try to keep your temper under control, okay? Because for some of you, the sun's going to shine on somebody who betrayed, or someone's going to be hurt. Okay, some of you it's somebody in the family. Okay, a marriage, third party situation, someone's going to get hurt. But then, like I said, this tower moment here is what you're focusing on. Forewarned is forearmed, I always say. Because even if you think that you have you have a most stable job or a source of income in the world, and that you got money, you're stable, you're financially stable, okay? What would you do, water signs, if we dried up tomorrow? Where might you go immediately for work if you needed to, okay? Some of you need to think things through now, okay? When you're not in a crisis. Pay big dividends for your own down the road, like put some money aside just in case. And if you hate your job, give serious thought to making a change. You deserve to be happy, okay? If this is regarding your relationship, it could be indicating that a relationship is or marriage is about to come to an end, okay? And if you are in a relationship that you absolutely positively don't want to see end, this is an important time for damage control and clear communications here, okay, water signs? Like I said, there needs to be an apology, you need to tell the truth and shame the devil, okay? Find out how your partner is feeling and doing. Don't make assumptions, find out for sure, okay? Because they might not be doing too good, right? If it's regarding your finances, this is not a time for risky investments or gambling or counting on the lottery to make things work out for you right now here, water signs. Because even if you know, the news will not be easy to stomach here, okay? Some of you need to find out exactly what you're dealing with financially, okay? Because it may not even be as bad as you think, okay? It is certain, however, that you aren't making anything better by avoiding the issues. So some of you need to deal with any problems in a straightforward manner, alright? Because if it concerns your health, pay attention to what you're doing. It's critical now, okay? So be careful, because your nerves may be frayed, because you're not sleeping at night time, okay? But do whatever you need to calm down and stay steady, okay? Exercise can help, okay? If you know what you're doing. And if you know about allergies and your doctor approves, consider relaxing herbs, okay? But you need to be careful though, water signs, with drugs and alcohol now, okay? If you use any, just be careful, right? On the spiritual level though, this is the time again to keep a positive attitude as much as possible. Because there's going to be some new understandings and insights may come to you in a blink of an eye, okay? Things you didn't know before, nothing in the dark, or could be to the light. Okay, but remember, after every ending, there's always a new beginning. Okay. For some of you, it's a marriage. Some of you, it's a job. Okay. But there seems to be some form of rebellion going on here, water sign. Or some submissiveness or rejection going on. Remember, every rejection is God's protection here, water signs. Okay. It seems like you lost control. And you've been seeking more flexibility, even if that means the new approach is totally unconventional. You may be defying social norms and questioning traditions here, and this is going to cause a tower moment. Somebody's going to feel betrayed because you're changing things, you're doing something unconventional here, and they ain't going to like that. You know what I mean? Who cares? Oh gosh. Knight of Cups. Somebody's coming in with an apology. You're feeling in touch with your emotions right now, water signs, and you have no qualms with listening to your heart over your head. So some of you, be sure that you're keeping them in check here though, as everything needs balance here, because a person or message may be arriving soon. And the Knight often brings gifts off their suit, so somebody's bringing some couple of love your way here, water signs. Okay, major change after something. Somebody could have betrayed you or stabbed you in your back in the past. Okay. Remember, somebody needs to say sorry, because The outcome here is this Justice card, and that's reverse. It's telling you patience is needed, okay? Some of you need to show some mercy to others, okay? Do not be harsh with them, because even when they're coming back to say sorry to you, okay? Because it predicts violence and injustice and equality and legal complications and broken laws and bias and treatment, resentment. Wow. But it's saying don't take shortcuts and follow the laws. Possibly lawsuit or debt collector coming for some of you. But you got temperance, okay? So injustice there, things are off balance, but temperance here is harmony, moderation, patience, alchemy, and getting balance up. Some of you who could have been dealing with a Libra, or some of you dealing with a Sagittarius, okay? Or for some of you, you need to avoid extremes in any direction, okay? Taking the middle road in decision making in all things. Try to bring about a balance here. Go forward with patience and test the waters carefully before jumping into suddenly. But be sure to examine your priorities carefully here, because somebody here could be patiently waiting for a divorce or separation, or somebody here was in an open relationship, okay, and was being very patient, right? But someone needs to find balance now in their life, okay, after there being some form of injustice and someone's being betrayed and stabbed in the back, okay. Got the Five of Wands, and that's reverse, okay. Someone's avoiding conflict here, or trying to release the tension, or respecting the differences, okay? Because some of you, it seems like you're having some eternal conflict, and you're not kind of entirely sure where you stand on the issue. But you need to align your head with your heart to hear, to find the option that is best for you, okay? Okay, so you need balance in your life, okay? Some of you may have just come out of a struggle or stressful situation, and you're bringing a sign of relief for some of you. But rest easy. You don't need to work through all of that anger and hostility any longer, okay? Some of you, it was ending a marriage and you feel like a breath of fresh air. You got the Three of Wands here, okay? That talks about expansion, foresight, progress, looking ahead, rapid growth, okay? Your plans are in motion here, what I'm saying, and even more opportunities are headed your way to maximize your total potential. You have the chance to kind of expand your horizon through travel, study, or business. Some of you reach beyond your comfort zone here, and doors will open if you start limiting yourself. Because bottom of the deck again, you got the Fool, and that's reverse again, okay? So what's that seem immature here? Naivety, lack of direction, chaos, carelessness. A new opportunity is being blocked due to your bad decision here, water signs, because you may have disconnect from reality or loss of creative inspiration here, because this is a sign that now is not the time to begin something new. Some of you need to step back and reflect here, because the Fool is warning you that you may be in a position where you're being taken advantage of, or you need to take caution because it may be too good to be true kind of thing. Because for some of you, behind that is Page of Swords, and that's reverse, and that talks about manipulation, deception, haste, hazard, action. Some of you are feeling introverted, or you need to release that fear of public speaking and go for it. Some of you need to be sure to think carefully though before speaking or acting on anything. And be cautious of making empty promises, because if you're going to agree to do something, be sure to follow through. Don't tarnish your reputation here, okay? Because for somebody, if you're turning your back on something that must be done and it's costing you, and you're doubting yourself too harshly, or perhaps not giving yourself time to reflect with full awareness, either way, these actions are keeping you from moving forward, okay? And some of you, it's to do with a relationship, a marriage, okay? You're delaying taking any form of action. You're resisting change, some of you. So, you're being childish and immature. But somebody still needs to say they're sorry. Okay, I ain't going nowhere. Let's see what other message here for water signs do they need to know. Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Okay. Some of you could be taking a business venture. Okay. Trust and follow through on a business idea or career opportunity. And don't mess it up, I'm hearing. Okay? Don't mess it up. Some of you could already taken it. It could be around autumn, or it could be for 2022 autumn. But in the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvest of abundance. So for some of you, you could have already gone for this business adventure. So let me read that to you now. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. You've been seeking a career change and your desire self-employment. This card signifies your recent business ideas are valid and that you can trust your intuition with respect to your career. You will soon receive an offer for a new job, promotion, or other career opportunities. Take the time to meditate upon your true professional desires, as several options are becoming available to you. Additional meaning for this card: your new business will be successful. Take action in the direction of your career dream. Write down and act upon your ideas for a new business. Trust your gut feelings about your profession, and a positive career change is in the works for you as well, water signs, and your current business is experiencing a healthy transition. So water signs, in some parts this tower is a good tower. It's happened for a reason. It's to let go, and what's not solid is going to be shaken up, okay? But it's like let go of things that no longer serve you, or the universe has stepped in to take away the things that you don't need, okay? But for some of you, you're being your self-worst enemy, I'm hearing, okay? Because somebody here is self-sabotaging, the arrogant, the pride, okay, being very foolish and childish, and they need to hold their hands up and say they're sorry. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Okay? If this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.